All right, let's bounce around some of the NFL stuff happening. Top decision makers for the Colts believe Wentz is not the guy per Zach Kiefer. Zach Kiefer used to be of the Indy Star here in Indianapolis. Now he's at the Athletic. His sources, top decision makers, what we're being told, are out on Carson Wentz. The decision is not going to be made solely on football. That's my understanding. It's not just based on how Wentz played on the field. The top decision makers are convinced he's not the guy, and they aren't willing to run it back and just hope for better. All right? Shout out to the Around the NFL podcast and Zach Kiefer. Zach Kiefer, good dude. I am a fan of Zach Kiefer. He's a great writer. He's been around for a while, too. He's been around Indy for a long time. Top decision makers were being Jim Irsay, Carly Irsay, Kalen Irsay. I don't know. I wonder what that means, but all I do know is this follows up on the report like a week ago that they are done with Carson. Now the waiting game for which quarterbacks are going to be available, what's the next step, and where does Carl go? I think people are going to want Carl in this super quarterback needy market that the NFL currently is.
I think I saw something. I saw a headline where it said if Carson Wentz is not in Indy, he'll go to a great team. Is that because a team with a solidified starter will want to bring him in to be an awesome backup if he needs to go into the lineup?
No, I think people are talking about him going to Pittsburgh, maybe.
I saw a couple reports of
that.
that.
I think a lot of people, because right now it feels like a lot of teams feel like they have a good team. They don't have a quarterback. And I might be misreading a lot of situations, but I feel like that's how
that's what the Colts thought too, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it didn't work out. I mean, COVID. Everything. He broke his foot in training camp. I mean,
true. It is true.
And his great plays, by the way.
Great.
Unbelievable.
Great. It's just me personally, as somebody who has a show named after him, speaking into a microphone on a daily basis, who happens to watch every single Colt game, not only because it's the only one available sometimes on one channel.
Most of the time.
But also because I'm a fan. Everybody in that building I'm a fan of. I would like to see them have success. It is impossible to watch Carson Wentz play and not shit your pants. It is impossible. Even in games in which you win by 30. We're beating the Jets there, thought it was potentially, he might get a career ender here on every single play. We were there. He is just a roll. And if you have a good team and you need a quarterback, you can see how Carson Wentz, who whenever you see his highlights, which are, he's a fucking hell of a player whenever he's playing great. It's just that every play feels like needs to be a little bit more sturdy for us because we got to go run game and we got a great offensive line, so maybe it's not a great fit for us. That's probably what a lot of teams who have to make these decisions are going to sell themselves if they end up with none of the other quarterbacks that they potentially want. Don't you think that is?
Yeah, I do. But going back to that tweet, what does that mean when it says it's not solely based on football? I thought everything outside of football, Carson's great, right?
No, but that's interesting. That is interesting because they'd be talking like, you would take that and say like, oh, this must be meeting and life and everything like that.
Yeah.
Contract, right? I mean, that's got to have
leadership or whatever. What are they trying to say here?
Yeah, well, I think it's just that he's willing to die on every play. Like I think
that's a good thing though. That's a good trait to have.
Yeah, at linebacker, great position to have that particular trait. Safety, box safety.
Okay, I see.
Box safety, it's a great trait. Guard, I think tackle not a good position.
No.
Center, guard, I think that's good. D-line in the middle, that's a good thought to have.
Water boy.
Any of those other punter, you want to die.
You have to have it.
You got to have it. It's the best dangerous play in football.
Yeah.
PP,
obviously, the punt.
PP
PP's trying to do it. Gunners, wedge busters. These are all great positions to have that. I don't know if that franchise quarterback, it's the right mentality to have. I might be wrong. Carson might prove us wrong. But, I mean, he's gotten a lot of significant injuries, and he has not changed or thought about changing.
No.
At all. And he sprained both his ankles in one play, dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
Can't have it.
Do you understand that? Both of his ankles.
Do we have a clip of the play when it happened?
We have a picture.
A screenshot, yeah.
We have a picture. It's Aaron Donald clearly sacking him. Like, hey, you are dead. We're in the red zone, too, I think, at this point.
yeah.
I think we're in the red zone. We end up losing to the Rams. We're in the red zone, and he just by the way, love the mentality, okay? If I'm playing pickup basketball with Carson, I want him on my team.
Hell yeah.
I'm playing pickup football, I want him on my team. To pay him $30 million and to be the quarterback, the face of the franchise and the program, and have to live through now 17 games instead of 16, every single quarter with him, I just don't know if the decision makers in Indy are up for it again. Like, I don't know if they're up for another year. Oh my God.
So that's your reaction when you're watching the games. You like, I assume that's how you feel. Imagine what it's like being Jim Irsay or Frank Reich, the head coach, when you're on the sidelines watching it in real time. Man, that would be tough.
Man, he's got $30 million. I mean, we just had this with Andrew Luck. I'm not doing this shit again. I can't. Jim Irsay has to be thinking. Now, we don't have top decision makers Jim Irsay via Zach Kiefer's quote there. We have no idea. We do know that Jim is involved in the entire process, so we can assume that's going to, here it is. Yeah, look at this. In the red zone, dude. Nope, dead. Nope, not dead yet. Let me go ahead and plant and get one more pass off here as he plants Aaron Donald's body.
He complete that ball?
No.
I mean, I think he's lucky. Looking at that, he's lucky it was just both of his ankles. That could have been another ACL.
10-4, good buddy. Yeah. I agree. That's why, and then he goes back out there.
Yeah.
He tries to go out there next series. Hey.
What's he look like when he jogs back out of the field?
He tried to go back out there the next series, dude. It was like, bro, I respect how tough you are. No play left behind. I got nothing but love for that. But also, goddamn, this is a men's league, pal. There's a lot of money on the line. Look at his eyes.
Oh, yeah.
I can make the play. I love it. Yes, you can, dude. Yes, you can. But also, there's another down. Mm-hmm. Hey, there's another down coming.
Yeah.
There's another down coming.
Another series, too.
Another game. This is early.
You got to play every play like you might do last. You know that.
I get it. I understand that, play to the whistle, every play. I understand all these things in theory are fantastic. I'm just letting you know, 1 year watching Carson Wentz as my team's quarterback was enough. It's enough for me. And I don't know if I'm the only. It feels like I'm not the only one that's thinking that. I love Carson. Another place will be great for him. I can't wait to see his highlights whenever he goes somewhere.
Yeah.
But I feel like these Eagles fans out, he'd be great for Pittsburgh.
He'd be great for Pittsburgh.
That's what Philadelphia did to Indianapolis.
Up there. Yeah. Great hunting up there.
Tim McAfee would take him right up to Tampa.
Send him to Tampa. Let him get a tan.
Tampa? Oh. The Commanders?
Carson ain't going to.
Tampa. They could use him.
Tampa's got good. I think Tampa. Hey, Central Florida's got good.
Boar hunting?
Right in the big time?
Yeah. Bruce loves quarterback's name, Carson.
Mm-hmm. Loves him. Carson Palmer's there a long time.
Rejuvenated.
Yeah, something to think about.